Father, your name is honored. Your kingdom is here. Your will is done, on earth as in heaven. Thank you for giving us this day our daily bread, and for giving us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Trespass. There's my voice. There we go. Okay. So, lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from evil. For the power and the kingdom and glory are forever yours. Hello, everyone. As we stand on the edge of time, every man for himself, we must re-examine our relationship with time as a concept and as lived. So I'm going to share a little bit with you first, so you know where I'm coming from. I'm going to redefine death for you in such a way that it can apply to your well-being with the children in heaven now. So, some time ago, my son was born, and I'm able to see the value of being in the moment and thoughtless, innocent, without concern. And each weekend, he goes to his mom's, and I have to reprogram him coming back to be thoughtless again. How that happens is in play. It happens in our reconnection and love again. And each week it takes more courage to reconnect powerfully and then to separate, to see the respect come and go, become restored. Now, this part is going to get a little serious, and you put it together at the very end. Yourself and yours, as you're hearing and watching, exploring this new territory. He says a beast would come, a second beast. So that is me, indeed. Now, concerning the dragon and the serpent, that fruit from the other tree has indeed led us to death. How many of you are awake to say, on purpose, with passion right now as you're watching this? How many of you are creating as you're watching this, at least in some way, inspiration, to say the least? So perhaps it's starting to become a little more clear for you. This dragon, suicide, where we kill ourselves, run into battle, it's like hell on earth. And how can it be that one of the commandments is that we shall not kill, and yet the Bible has war all over the place? And at the end times, Revelation, the angels kill the reapers. The reapers are the killers. Or so it seems, until you read the details and connect all of them together. You see a wonderful fantasy where killing is actually getting rid of the ego. The war takes place within each and every individual. The suicidal dragon, demon, that lurks beneath the levels of all of our conversations of conflict, where we threaten with the carnal sin, the most unforgivable of all. Where did it come from? Well, the beginning, when we ate the other fruit and started thinking, that's when it happened. And we're raising children, thinking things instead of abiding and seeing, mostly blinded, instead of being with the divine in this lifetime. Conscious parenting, it's a thing. And attachment has everything to do with it too. For if you're raising your children in fear and bullying them, and you say you care, you're as good as dead yourself already. God says, have no fear. God says, be perfect everywhere, altogether. So we kill with the words of Jesus, the sharpest sword in the toolbox. This system, to whom does it belong? To who does it belong? To whom does it return? So, this suicidal neurosis, where we kill each other with thoughts and whatnot, we must return our attention back to the man. That is his plan. And the only way to protect yourself from this evil spiritually is with the words of Jesus, the Lamb. And you'll see clearly and what's possible with your family and your friends. Magical, beautiful, wonderful, blessed. So Godtap, many of you will have your worries that this technology is unsafe, and the prophecies do warn you. Yet there is a narrow, very narrow, tiny little window that if you trust in Him enough, He sees all of us through together. And this little tiny window, this little portal, regards your soul. So no more running into battle with weapons of destruction. Instead, with this one that is promised at the resurrection of Christ, so that we could remain as angels, as His children are. We raised Him in the light, day and night. Thanks be to God. Amen. God is merciful.
But last of all he sent unto them his son, saying, they will reverence my son. But when the husbandmen saw the son, they said among themselves, this is the heir, come, let us kill him, and let us seize on his inheritance. And they caught him, and cast him out of the vineyard, and slew him. When the Lord therefore of the vineyard cometh, what will he do unto those husbandmen?